Oh, this is a nightmare. God, who knew that picture day was going to be so stressful?
UCSGs? ECSGs.
GCSEs?
That's it.
It's definitely not right, but I don't know what else to do.
Hey, I'm Jeff. I'm from America, the land of monster trucks, the Super Bowl, and of course, the glitz and glamour of Hollywood.
And I'm Tom. I'm from the UK, land of tea, talking about the weather, and Hollyoaks.
That's the same thing.
And this is Brits versus Americans, where we sit down and discuss even more of our differences.
The debate never sleeps.
So today we're talking about high school. I know there are tons of things about American high school that I want to know about.
Our schooling system is so different. It's actually insane to talk about why your college is our high school and who's sixth form and it's so bizarre. It's so confusing to me.
Junior, senior, middle, sophomore, high small, Sophie Ellis Baxter, I don't know. So as you didn't wear a school uniform, I think it's important that you experience it at least once. I'm going to need you to go and dress yourself up in the best version of a British school uniform that you can. I'm going to give you a rundown. What I want is some kind of like smart shoe and smart trousers. Then I want like a tie, but the tie has to be really, really short and really, really fat with a shirt and a blazer. And then I want you to have a backpack that is as low, like as on the biggest setting and as low down as possible.
That's how I did my backpack anyway, so I would 100% wear it like that.
Perfect. That's your challenge.
Okay.
Okay, there's no way he meant it to be like, actually maybe. Then I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this rest of this bit. It's definitely not right, but I don't know what else to do.
And now I've put my blazer on. I honestly feel like a drunk businessman. This doesn't really feel right, but I don't know. The final touch is the backpack, which I have here, and it is on the loosest end possible. So it hangs as low as it possibly can, just like my shoes.
3, 2...
Oh my god, you nailed it!
Did I?
Yes, do a turn. That is so good. The tie in particular.
Okay, my thing with the tie though.
Yeah.
Does the rest of it just get tucked all the way in?
That's a good point. I mean, to be honest, the untucked shirt as well.
Oh yeah, and I don't have boots. But they're like...
And the bare feet. Yeah.
I feel like a drunk businessman who drank too much at the pub, had to get changed back into his work outfit, like 13 minutes late, reeking of cigarettes, probably still have a cigarette in my hand as I walk into the meeting.
I mean, Jeff, all you've done is describe your 10. When someone says like, oh, I was in 8th grade, like, I don't know when that is or what that means.
Yeah, so you just call it, first of all, you call it years, you don't call it grades.
Yeah, we call it, I don't know, yeah. But then I think it's different numbers. So I think that when we are in...
Do you have a kindergarten?
It's called reception.
Why did America choose a German word for this? Like, where did that come from? So what's the last year you have?
Well, this is the thing, it depends. Because school ends legally at year 11 when you're 16.
Okay.
At that point, you can leave if you want. But I say a large amount of people will either stay at their school and go to sixth form, which is the final 2 years and you do your A-levels, or you can leave and go to a separate college, where you can also do A-levels or some kind of like vocational degree. Either be up to date towards a question or like a job or whatever. So
saying it all out loud now, it does sound really confusing.
That whole like college sixth form A-levels, there's 2 different versions. You can stop at 16, but you can keep going on, or you can stop altogether, or you can go to a different school, which is really the same thing, but it's also a college. I'm like, what?
Okay, finally of high school, we are also 17 to 18, but that is year 13. Or upper 6th.
Where did the 13th year come from? What?
Yeah, that's weird.
I thought we were the complicated ones. This is so confusing. 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Boom! Graduation.
But then some of the other things in British schools, which I'm sure you don't have, are like some like the really old, archaic stuff. Like one of my schools that I was in was broken up into houses.
Like Harry Potter houses.
Literally exactly the same. Like to the point where like it was like one of them was yellow, one of them was blue, one was green, one was red.
No way.
It was all named after different like ancient castles up north.
Another thing that confuses me about our schooling system is the difference in private and public. I think ours are opposite. So for the US, public school is free and private school is paid for.
So here, I don't think it's opposite. Private school means paid for, and public school means paid for.
Oh, sick.
The free one is called state school, because it's state funded. A big part of British schools is your school emblem, your school logo. You know, it's on your school shirt, it's on your sweatshirt, like, you know, it's a badge of pride. I want you to draw your perfect school emblem. I want to see what you think you'd wear with pride.
What does it represent? Like, is it people? Is it animals? Can it be like what was your crest?
It was like a shield and a tree and like a book. But some people's was like a bird over a river. Some people's was like coat of arms type.
Yeah. Like a pirate ship.
But I want like the Jeff 2020 re-up version.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm really bad at drawing, but I already have some ideas.
So what do you have for me, Jeff?
So before I show you what I drew, I want you to guess what you think my crest was. You know me well enough. So what do you think my crest would be?
Well, what do you like traveling, you like going out, you like gay stuff. Maybe I'm imagining palm trees and I don't know, like a circuit party.
You're half right. I did not include any gay stuff.
Oh my god, palm tree!
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
So I drew a beach with some waves, a palm tree, and that's the sun, although it looks quite dark. House of Thermes.
Stunning. I know you so well, or maybe you're just really predictable.
Yeah, true.
Do you do that thing where you like, it's like you sing the national anthem at the start or something of the day, or like, what is it?
So it's the Pledge of Allegiance, and sort of every day you have to stand up from your seat, hand over your heart, look at the flag. You have to look at the flag, and you go, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, in liberty and justice for all.
It's like something from Star Wars. Okay, so something I have to ask you about, which is so ridiculous to me to bring up in a high school chat, is graduation. The fact that you graduate school.
Why is that weird?
School's just something you have to do. Like, you guys dress up in like robes and like a mortarboard to finish school. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we had a graduation for everything. We had an elementary school graduation, a middle school graduation, a senior year graduation.
Do not.
I had a Hebrew school graduation.
Well, okay, this is the thing. Hebrew school, for example, you don't have to go there. So, like, if you do, you've like put in effort and you've like tried, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's under your own steam. Like, well done, you like achieved this thing. When it's like, oh, well done, you made it through middle school, it's like, you don't really have a choice. But one tradition, which I think transcends every school in the UK, is that on the last day of school, like, a few people would bring in like a Sharpie and everyone would just sign each other's shirts.
Sign each other's shirts?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we would sign each other's yearbooks. And one year, I passed my yearbook around my class and someone stole it, and they're like $80 to order one.
Why would someone steal your yearbook?
Because they probably didn't order one, or they were just being bullied to me. And I still to this day, I think I know who it is, but she never admitted it.
Oh my god, I hope she sees this.
I know, me too. I know it was you. Okay, Tom, your American challenge for this is to create your own yearbook picture. Everyone's gonna look back on this picture, so no pressure. Not only do these pictures go in your yearbook, but your parents can also order prints of them to like put in your house. So there's always some sort of backdrop. So there's like plain backdrops, there's one with like trees in it. So you can kind of have fun with what your yearbook picture backdrop is.
I'm gonna have to do it with like a self-timer on my phone here, but I have an idea of how to make it look as yearbooky as possible. So bear with me. Right, I feel like the stool is good. Oh, I'm nailing this. Oh, this is it. This is so it. Just see if I can get the pose right. So he said it was kind of weirdly to the side and then like a... Yeah, great. Now I want to go for like a kind of really, I don't know, maybe like kind of NSYNC type look. Yeah, so into this. And then the pièce de résistance. Oh, the lens fell out. You know what? Oh, are the whites? Oh, I feel like the white socks are actually quite pertinent to the look. then yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go hands on knee, feet. Oh yeah, this is good. Hands on knees like this, feet together, turn to the side, weird smile. Feels great. Let's do it. Right, come on, Tom. You've only got one shot. Oh, okay. Oh, nailed it. So happy with this. Jeff is going to be so phased.
So here I've moved on to the Photoshop stage of the yearbook photo. I felt it was necessary to edit it a bit to really capture the essence of that true yearbook style. I guess it's time for the big reveal.
I'm going to show you my yearbook photo. I took into account everything that I could.
Okay.
We've got hands on the knees. We've got a parting, a lovely bit of like square glasses happening there.
The full commitment to this, for your hair and the glasses, is just spot on. Like, you've nailed the high school look, and the backdrop is like what makes it the high school yearbook picture.
I want to know about SATs.
The worst. So in order to go to, I believe most colleges, if not all, you have to take the standardized test, which is the SATs. They basically test you on like a bunch of subjects, so like English, math, and it's like a long, miserable, several-hour test. And then I think I even did the SATs twice because my first time like wasn't great. It's just awful. It's awful. It's just so bad because it's those stupid, like, if Jane's on a train running 32 miles south and this, it's like, but I don't study Jane's train movements ever in life. Like, why does that matter? So the kind of like culmination of the year almost ends up at prom.
Oh yeah.
Like, prom is the moment you are waiting for. Do you guys have like homecoming or prom or dances?
We had like what you'd call a junior prom at the end of year 11. It, to be honest, felt for all intents and purposes like we were kind of emulating what American proms do, with the stark difference that everyone was getting hammered. Are you surprised?
A few of my friends did drink, and they drank in their limo beforehand, but they got caught and like got suspended.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, drama. So another essential part of high school is voting on superlatives. Who is the best dressed in your class? Who has the best hair in your class? Who's the most likely to be famous? So my challenge for you is for you to come up with your own original superlative.
Oh, okay, I can so do this. Okay, I'm down.
Think about what everyone else would then actually vote for you to have won.
Yeah,
So-
oh my god, it's so true.
Yeah.
What I think I would be the most and what other people think I'd be the most are probably two very different.
Yeah, I obviously thought I was going to win most likely to be famous, but did I end up on that? Nope.
If I was in high school and you had to come up with a superlative about me, most likely to, what would it be?
Most likely to become a YouTube star.
Oh my god! Thank you. Ryan, what if I was in American high school and I had to do a most likely to, what would I get?
Become a serial killer.
Okay, well, that's great. Thanks, Ryan. Yep. And the results are in. We've got most likely to be a serial killer. I wish she'd taken it seriously. We've got most likely to be a YouTube star. I wish she'd taken it seriously. And then we've got most likely to win biggest turnip at the county fair, which is my addition. I think we know which one's going to win, but we'll see which one Jeff likes. So, Jeff, the best way I thought to come up with some superlatives was to ask those around me. So I've come up with one myself and two are from my friends.
Okay.
So we've got most likely to be a YouTube star, most likely to be a serial killer, most likely to win biggest turnip at the county fair.
I don't know what the turnip one means.
You know, like when you go to like a farmer's market and they have a competition about who can grow like the biggest vegetable? Maybe that's a bit niche.
No.
What do you see for me?
I don't see you becoming a serial killer, so we can axe that
Thank
one.
you for saying that. Thank you.
I mean, most likely to be a YouTube star seems a little like too on the nose. So if we were in high school and I had to vote for one of those, I think most likely to grow the biggest turnip would be my vote.
Yes, that was my one. That was what I
Yes.
wanted. I genuinely think I do have, I've been spending a lot of time in the allotment So I think I've got a pretty good chance at that. Thank you.
Every time we do one of these, I learn more and more. And like, honestly, we could have done like an entire second or third video about this. Like, there was so much.
The main thing I was actually surprised about is all the things that I thought were true. I thought when I went to high school that was an exhausting experience, but if I had to tack on like, you know, making sure that I like had asked some girl out to go to the prom and then to go pick up my pottery from the kiln, and then making sure that I like had like done my lacrosse, like, oh my god, I don't know how I would have coped. So I think for once I actually wasn't surprised. Like, I thought it was going to be really, really different, and it is. Everything that I thought about US schools is true, and I for one am happy about that. If you want to see more Brits vs Americans, subscribe to our channel on BuzzFeed UK.